Hi everyone! Today I'm so glad to be with Jennifer Rubin. Hello Jennifer, how are you doing?
I'm just fine. Thank you very much.
What was it like working with such an iconic character as Freddy Krueger? Do you have any memorable experience from filming A Nightmare on Elm Street 3?
Well, I think Robert Englund is one of the best actors in the world, just naturally. I think he has a wonderful personality, and I met him before he was Freddy Krueger. He was in V, and I had met him in Beverly Hills one day, and his manager said to my manager, he's going to be a big star, and little did I know I was going to be in the same movie with him. So it was really cool.
So lucky. I want to meet him. Like he does so many movies that I love, so it's my dream to meet him. You're lucky that you went with him.
Well, I'm sure you will, because you're an angel.
Thank you. In Bad Dream, you played the sole survivor of a cult mass suicide. How did you prepare for such intense and emotional role?
Oh, well, I did Nightmare on Elm Street first, and then I got that movie because I was in that movie. But my dad was a pharmacist, and so I have certain opinions about drugs, which I'm not really into them. So I'm very, very afraid of drugs. And so I just think it was natural for me to be around people who are trying to give me drugs. So that's where I think just fate, I was just fated.
That's nice. At least I'm good for you. Good for you that you were your dad was a pharmacist. So yeah, that helps.
Yeah, it's like family.
Exactly. Third question. What was it like being part of a legendary series like The Twilight Zone? Can you share any behind-the-scene moments from your episode?
Now, Twilight Zone was the one where I turn into a wolf, or is it?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, that was. I really liked the ending of that movie because I was a wolf and I had a necklace on. Yeah, so I like that.
That's nice. Screamers featured a lot of advanced special effects for its times. What was it like most challenging part of working on sci-fi film which such a unique promises?
Well, I can take absolutely no credit because Peter Weller and Christian Duguay, who is a Canadian.
I think I know him.
Yeah, he was a stuntman and one of those camera operator guys turned director, and we didn't have a script, and those two men wrote it at night and gave me my pages during the day. So I cannot. Christian Duguay and his wife, if you're out there, hello, and they were just really incredible, intelligent men who did a great job. Yeah.
That's very nice. Tales from the Crypt is known for its dark and twisted stories. How did you get into the character for a role as Drexciya? And what was your favorite part of working on that series?
Oh, my favorite part was working with Mimi Rogers and Kathy Ireland and Buck Henry. They were just big stars to me, and it was the first time I felt like, oh, I'm so lucky to be here. And it was just funny. Yeah.
That's nice for you. When you go on to do a movie and everything, you have to have fun.
Yeah.
Your character in The Crush faced some very intense and dramatic situations. What was the most challenging aspect of playing this role, and how did you approach it?
The most challenging part of that role was my wardrobe, because that was all my own clothes.
Ooh.
Yeah, so when they wanted to dress me and everything, they said, wow, you dress better than anybody else, so why don't we just use your own clothes? So that was, and then from there, obviously Alicia and Carrie are dolls. And the cinematographer was really famous. His name's escaping me right now, but he was one of the best cinematographers I had ever worked with.
That's very nice.
Yeah, it was just wonderful. And it was shot here in Canada. Yeah, and I remember Carrie Elways, he was living in Tommy Chong's house, so he rented Tommy Chong's house. Yeah, it was really cool, and we'd go to Whistler. It was so nice, and it was just one of my favorite Canadian. Like Screamers was shot in Canada, and The Crush was shot in Canada, and what else did I do in Canada? Red Scorpion I did in Canada. So I love Canada.
That's nice. 7 questions already. Bad Dream deals with the theme of trauma and survival. How did you balance the horror element with the psychological aspect of your character?
That was my doctor was giving me drugs, and they were giving me bad dreams. You see, so there is again that theme, and I'm just so scared of drugs, and you could tell everybody, stay off of drugs.
Your segment in The Twilight Zone had a unique story. What drew you to this particular role, and how did it differ from your other project?
With this one, I was working with big star Howie Mandel.
Lucky.
And I was playing his girlfriend or something. So that was just all I remember is working with Howie Mandel and him being a sweetheart and giving me a ride home on his big fat airplane back to Los Angeles from Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Canada again.
Again. Screamers is based on a story by Philip K. Dick.
Yeah, Philip K. Dick.
Yeah. Where's your familiar with his work before joining the film, and how did your written influence your approach to the role?
That is a really good question. I love Philip K. Dick because he's the guy who wrote Blade Runner. Do you know Blade Runner yet? It's a great movie. And so this man wrote that book, and then he wrote another book, and then that's where that Canadian Christian Duguay and then American actor Peter Weller bought the rights to the book and then wrote it at night. And they had the money and the financing for the movie before they had the script. So they just hauled ass, if I could say that. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
The Dream Warriors concept allowed each character to have unique abilities in the dream world. How did you develop Sharon's white character to fit in this dynamic? And what was your favorite aspect of her dream persona?
Her hairdo.
Yeah.
Because when I put on the big outfit with the shoulder pads and the collar, you can see I have baby fine hair and stuff, and I didn't like the hair going down like you see in the therapy. And then when I flipped my hair over, I asked Chuck Russell, the director, if I could do a mohawk instead. And it's just one of the. Are you going to be an actress when you grow up?
Yes, I already played in a tournage. I played in a little movie. 4 days.
Well, see, sometimes what is so exciting about working as an actress is you have a feeling that's like, this is not the right hairdo for this outfit, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And so you go with that, and it became iconic, so, yeah.
So you had the idea for the mohawk?
Yeah, I did, because I put the outfit on, and I just didn't like my hair down. So it was kind of like boobs up and hair up and...
Yeah.
Gun, knives up.
I understand, and that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Wow.
So remember, and I painted my nails black. So when all those little things, and I was like, I wanted to paint my nails black, put my mohawk on, and chew gum. So all those little things is what makes a character.
That is so true. All the details.
Yeah, right. Yeah, congratulations. I'm glad you got a great start.
Oh, thank you. Thanks so much.
Famous already, but still, I mean, you know.
Just the beginning.
Yeah, you got to start somewhere.
Well, thank you so much, Jennifer. I'm so happy that I did that, and see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Come and meet me at Fanaticcon 2025 on July 20th at the Ottawa Conference and Event Center. Be there!